What's going on, everybody? Well, before we get the whole thing started, yeah, you can see I got a little gash right there. If you're watching first time, this is Always Survive channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. A quick plug, we do have some merch now. I like it. I got some nice premium shirts. These are, they're comfortable. So a couple of my thoughts on the presidential debate. I feel as if maybe either way, doesn't matter who gets in, we're probably going to have some sort of unrest or problem of some sort. It doesn't matter what you think is going to happen with who it's going to happen. It doesn't really matter who ends up winning at this point, it seems like to me anyways. So a couple of the ideas that I was looking into is along with any of the riots that we had or any of the different shortages that we've had, I mean, how much worse is it actually going to get when something happens and this specific person doesn't get in? It's not usually like a political talk on here, but I think either way, doesn't matter who gets in, we're still going to have some sort of unrest of some sort. And with the small amounts of food shortage that we had, if there was a bigger issue that ends up happening because of one of the two candidates gets in, I mean, if you look at all the shortages right now, ammunition, weapons, food, I just think that something's going to end up happening. Should we be ready for it? I started in another video, I was talking and I started moving some of my stuff out of my main spot, so I have stuff in several different spots because you don't know exactly what's going to end up happening. You got, each side's just got too much going on for this whole situation. This whole year's been so messed up. I don't even know what to think about it. Anybody who didn't prep before, they're just prepping extra hard right now. I mean, they might not even know they're prepping. People that did prep, it's kind of like a gut check, I guess you'd call it. Like, oh, did I have enough of everything? Do I not have enough of everything? And what can we do to get more stuff and keep going until the next month or two until the election? What do we got? It's October. We barely have over a month. And first comment, should we keep stuff in our car for a backup? Yes, we should. Always carry an EDC pack. Of course, mine's not right here. But even having a go bag or a car bag, we've done some talk on the different car bags and stuff. Having a little extra food in the vehicle. It doesn't really matter. You might end up needing it just because the weather's bad and you go off the side of the road. These kind of things are good to have. But I'm specifically thinking of the food shortages and ammunition shortage, I guess, for right now. And did you have enough before this happened? Are you able to obtain any right now? What I'm doing for any ammunition when I can find it is getting it online, I guess, for the most part. How do you feel is the best way to do the water? With the water, oh, what's going on, Todd the Gun Guy? Just seen it on there. And Monty K says the water, so you can store regular, 24 packs, bottles of water and stuff. Me personally, it's not sponsored on this video, but I like the Dr. Pepper. But anyways, the water, get a Sawyer Mini. They're great to have. They're easy to fit in all your pack. I got one in every pack. Everybody in the house in their pack has a Sawyer Mini. You can get some of the bigger pumps. I see people all the time. I think even my uncle has a Berkey, one of the big Berkeys that you can filter water in. They do, I don't know, I guess it depends on which size one that you get, 5,000 gallons or something like that. But I guess the main thing I was getting at is before all this is just to be maybe more ready than you have been ready, because you never know what could happen. And I do have a filter too. I love it. Yes, any kind of filter. What does it say? Boil is always the best if you can. Okay, yes, boiling first, even if you do have a filter to boil. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to collect water off a side of a stream. Come 2 feet off, dig a hole and it's kind of filtered through the ground, and that could be your boil. Or you could still take from there, boil, and then still filter if you'd like. But the main thing I was trying to get across was I wrote down a couple things that that I was gonna try to say, and then I always end up getting distracted and go on to something else or whatever. But just being ready for everything, and what are your thoughts of if this candidate wins versus that candidate? Hey, best doing. What's going on, Taurus Ali and America's first underground tank? Oh, what's this say? Tank has a 55-gallon tank clean out every month. Nice, 55-gallon drums. My buddy does 55-gallon drums for the water, and he changes them out, and he has stuff that he puts inside them to preserve the water. I don't know if he does every month or if it's every 3 months or something. I don't know if he puts a drop of bleach in there. I don't know exactly what he uses for the purification and keeping it good still without bacteria. I know he has like the blue gallon jugs. But if this is your first time here, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's Always Survive channel. Figured I'd say that one more time. But we have different things going on here. Bleach works great. Yep. That's what I heard. I think it was something like a drop or two of bleach per 55-gallon drum. I'm not exact. I would look that up before you just did it. But we have a lot of stuff here in my state, in Michigan, where they have now just opened up some of the stuff. Everybody's pretty tense right now. There's a lot of tension in the air, you know, and like they opened up our gyms over here. So now you can, it's like 15% capacity, which is insane for the amount of people that normally would be in the gym. If you had 1,000 people packed in one of these gyms here, we got some gyms that are just packed all the time. I mean, yeah, 15%. So maybe you got 150 people rotating in and out or whatever. But for me, I have fun doing judo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I like to box. I just have a blast doing it. And, you know, I was doing some messing around this weekend. This is not from stick fighting, believe it or not. I did all sorts of stuff this weekend, and setting up targets. I ended up turning and walking into the target stand at some point. I do so much crazy stuff on the weekends with one of my buddies I do a lot of stuff with. And it doesn't matter what we do. I seem to never get hurt until we're all done doing all the dangerous stuff, you know. And then I walk into something or whatever. But yeah, so we got a lot of different people that are. I mean, I'm thinking there's going to be some civil unrest of some sort, and I think that is going to be no matter what, no matter who wins. So I just wanted to, I don't know, put out one more, you know, just one more. Like, if you haven't started doing something now. You can always get the Wise Food or the what are these, Mountain House I usually get, and then survival tabs. I got some more of those. Even the food ration bars. I mean, even something like that. I got these things in like my EDC pack and stuff. They're actually not bad, but I would recommend having a bottle of water or something with you because they're kind of dry. And for the ammunition, I've been trying to keep extra on me no matter where I am, just in case. We've had one incident a couple months ago where we were driving through, and me and my oldest daughter came around a corner, and there was just crowds walking up the street, and I'm on a one-way street, 3 or 4 lanes over there, but I had to look for the quickest way because you know, last-ditch effort with a weapon, and I just don't want any confrontation, so I'm just trying to get out of there as quick as I can. But having it on you in case you did get stuck, I mean, it's hard to find right now. We got some stuff off Ammo Seek. A lot of stuff is reloads right now, but it's still something I can still get out and practice with it. And that's my big thing, is I don't want to end up losing any kind of practice, or I just got better at doing a certain drill or something like that, and I want to keep progressing, but it's really hard to find. And I don't know, the guy at our gun shop said that the Russian imported stuff that he was getting, they now canceled. Supposedly his distributor said to him that they're not shipping it in right now to the U.S., and I don't know the whole reason why or what it might be, but it kind of makes me like, you know, I still want to go shooting. But between everything going on, I would just say prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Everybody, you know, that's they'll always survive, I guess. You know, you just, whatever it takes, you know what I mean? And get your extra peanut butter. I know I had some peanut butters over here. Yes, I have more peanut butter. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, we got, you, shouldn't people be practicing right now? Shouldn't they be saving their bullets? I would say you want to save as many bullets as you can, but on stuff that some of the ammunition that we ordered in, that was reloads. I don't know how much you can. They might still be perfectly fine. I know the company that makes several of the bullets, but you know, you ship your brass back to them and then they'll make you some more bullets or something. But you don't know how many times those brass have been used, and would I use them in a life or death situation. I'd prefer to hold on to my uh, better ammunition, I guess you'd say, the stuff that's been in the ammo cans for a while. I know you know, it hasn't had moisture to it or anything like that, and maybe a higher quality brand. Like I've got some oh, towards the end there, I got some Frontier ammo, and there's match grade hollow points. I've got for like the AR, I got like 62 grain, 77 grain, I think. Yep. And I think some regular 55 grain and stuff. But I'm not going to shoot off any of the good stuff right now because I want to save the rest for, you know, when I might when I might need it, depending on how everything goes. I hope we never have to. And that's why I would hope that everybody. I don't know if they're going to do it. Who knows? You never know. We could have another lockdown. You might just need extra supplies that you don't have right now that you probably should be getting. Anything, guys, man. Rice, everything. I moved a bunch of my stuff out already, but I would still keep maybe 3 months or so worth of stuff just in case. In case there's a shortage. In case, I mean, there could be worse riots than we've had yet so far. If you think back to 2016 even, there was some madness 2016, but I think this one might be on a whole nother level. This is going to be a little bit crazier, and you're just going to want to avoid everything and avoid having to go out and get anything. We do use like Instacart. You can use Instacart. I just picked up a target later. Oh yes, those I've seen those. I should probably do that for dry fire practice. How the gun guy says the target laser bullet, so you could put it in your weapon. You could, you know, rack it back and get your practice and keep your trigger nice and, you know, keeps you nice and crisp inside the house. You're not using any ammunition. Keeps you right on target. You can see basically where you would have shot. That's a really good idea. For I mean, I would do something like that to keep the practice going. But if you don't have the food and stuff right away, I'll probably get that afterwards, but it's a really good idea. I do some dry fire practice. I do some drawing practice. I do some with the rifles. That is a good idea though, because that would give me just that next step. You know, you're still pulling the trigger. You're still getting that, I guess you say, trigger time, and you get your draw and everything. That would be that's a good idea, man. I think I should do that sometime soon. Hopefully my wife is not watching. Can't be spending that money, right? But so let me know what you guys think at some point. What is it? Show me what you got. For what dry runs, keep practice always. Yep. Clearing your properties with your kids in a group, running drills. Yep. Oh no, what happened there? I wanted to see the last one. Kind of hard to read this and keep going at the same time. Sort of ready as well. Yep. In case an accident happens. Yeah, we usually go out pretty much at least Saturday, and sometimes we sneak off on a Sunday or something too, and maybe we'll just take a hike, you know, throw the packs on. We got a couple videos of us out running around, and there's good drills for inside the house too, in case something happens. You know, someone's coming in, bang, you know, everybody's hitting the deck, crawling to whatever spot they're going to be in case there's shots fired through the house, because pretty much doesn't matter what you have. You don't want to hit someone in the next room, and I try to keep the ammunition. I don't want a maybe like people always say, oh, you could get the reduced recoil shotgun rounds, right? Well, you don't. It might not penetrate through all the walls and stuff. I don't want to underpower the weapon, but I'm at least using a hollow point of some sort or whatever. And you know, the flashlights. That's why flashlights are so good on the weapons. And even if you're just with the pistol, and you know, you got your flashlight, you can always, you know, rest it on there. You got the flashlight, and that will, at least if you hear that bump in the night when you're running through or you're looking close, it might be just a kid. Definitely want to make sure you know what you're aiming at. But that's I don't know. I was just trying to get thoughts on what everybody thought about the presidential race and what could end up happening. I've heard a lot of different strategies of people that have gone to other countries, military, and how they used to break down countries. I know it sounds completely insane, but they would have some sort of a disruption off to the one side. They would have eventually there might be a water issue or a food issue, and maybe they'll shut the power off. And when they shut the power off, you know, then so it creates this huge amount of chaos, and then someone pops up and gets the water back up, gets the power back on, and look, I saved you, you know. And you wonder how it's going to go with. There's just so much friction right now, so much friction. I don't know what's going to happen. It's driving me nuts. So what do I prepare for next? I only got another $100. Like with my job, I ended up losing literally about half my pay recently. Well, in the past couple months now. I heard Biden is asking for earpieces and breaks. I did hear about the breaks. I don't know if it was every 15 minutes or if it was every half hour. But I don't know what that's for either. I mean, I'd never really heard of something like that before. And all the other ones, people could just function normally, I guess, and finish. And I forget where I was going with that last part before that. But I started reading that. All right. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna come of it, and how bad it's gonna be. And I just wish the best for everybody, and trying to keep them you know, preparing, keep them getting stuff. We're still getting cotton balls. I haven't done it in a little while, but we're still getting cotton balls. You can get these things at the Dollar Tree, man. I don't know if you can see them on there. You know, cotton balls are like 99 cents at the Dollar Tree. And then you get yourself some petroleum jelly Vaseline. You can tell I dropped that, right? But look, it's brand new. But anyways, you know, you throw them in the bag, and now you got a fire starter. You know, you need something to start a fire with. But it's just little things that help you. I mean, because we're coming up on winter again too. Well, here we are, and it's not always the nicest weather. You could find yourself off into a ditch, and just having the extra stuff in the car, even, I mean, having a candle, having some extra food or anything like that, and the overall awareness that I think everybody's going to have in the next month or so of just like what areas, because if you think of anywhere that we did have any bigger protests or any crazy riots that came from it, any of those cities, I think no matter which side wins, there might still be some sort of a conflict in those areas. So I'm just worried that, I mean, we had some here, some a little bit further north of here that was, you know, a little bit further away from us, but the ones that we had that were close enough were a few miles from me. I'm pretty much in the city, so not the best place to be necessarily. And I've even heard people talking about bugging out, you know, the weekend before. Just go camping. Just go camping until you see what ends up happening. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go camping necessarily. I mean, I love camping, but is this the right, you know, scenario to take everything? I mean, you might be better off leaving and being wrong than being stuck. I mean, it might be the right thing to do. I'm just kind of at a pause or a standstill, and I just wanted to reinforce to everybody, you know, don't stop getting stuff if you can. That's what I was saying. I lost all my overtime at my job, and that had cut so far into I literally was working about 70, 75 hours, and now I'm like right down to an even 40. So all that overtime, I mean, I was literally making double what I am right now. So it's put me on a little bit more of a budget more recently, but there's still something you can do. You know, I got a little side hustle or two that I like to do. And if you buy the merch, it helps too. Don't forget, check out the Teespring. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We got some different stuff in there, kind of some funny stuff, some fighting stuff, some my governor is dumber than yours stuff on there. But I'm stuck in Michigan. That's my try to survive shirt. That's what I wrote that one up as. But yeah, we're still going though. It doesn't matter if I see a box of, and I've been trying to stay away from using the credit cards though. So I don't want to rack up a bunch of extra debt when the pay has gone down to get more bullets. But when the bullets are there, I mean, if I have to, I'm taking change in if I can find them. But as of right now, around here, you can't find them. We still have empty shelves in the store. Believe it or not, there's still a little bit of a toilet paper. It's about a quarter of what it originally was before this whole thing. So yeah, I mean, you could still get it. I think you got limits on a few different things in the store. But our red meat around here went right up through the roof. It is venison season, so it's another option to get some more meat in the freezer. And thinking too along the lines of if there was power issues at some point, do you have a way? Pretty much everybody's got a grill, or if you don't, you could probably get a cheap one at a Family Dollar or something for $5 or whatever. Even if it's a small one, you can cook your stuff up to start preserving it. But I would just tell everybody, get as much stuff as you can. And if you're like me and you're kind of stuck in the city, um, I would start maybe thinking about spreading it out a little bit, and that's pretty much what I did. I'm dwindling out here. I'm thinking to myself, if I had to walk, like how much could I carry, And I still got a couple daughters, wife, and what could we carry? Should we do the bicycle thing? I know in the wintertime that's going to be ridiculous to try to get anywhere in a bicycle. For the most part here, it's just too sloppy probably to have everybody try to hop on a bike and go if we had to. But I don't know your thoughts, any comments, and I keep buying bullets whenever I get a chance to. So bullets and food, man. I don't know what else to really say tonight. I guess we're gonna watch the debate and I guess make some popcorn or something, and just hope for the prepare for the worst and hope for the best. And I would just say keep trying to get the any food that you can when you can, a little extra every time you go. I've been saying it for a long time. I got a pile of cans, but I mean moving that without a vehicle, if there was a bigger power issue or something, it would be ridiculous. I don't even know if you would stay at your house for a couple days still, but I mean it depends on how bad your area is. And the area that I'm in, I mean I'm up the hill from the mess, I guess you'd say. Probably wouldn't take too long of some burning, looting, and shooting for it to get to us, but it'd be nice to get out before that. So I would just say keep your eyes open, guys, and pay attention to what's going on around you, maybe a little bit more than you normally do, and hopefully everybody makes it out okay. Hopefully everything comes back online eventually. I mean, here we're still stuck under like half tyranny, I guess you'd say. I don't know exactly how to say it. They still want you to wear a mask and stuff inside the stores. I've seen some states that are starting to get through that, and oh man, I've seen treason charges even in some states for violation of the rights. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys are doing, what you're thinking. Don't forget to like, comment, and keep your preps up. Good luck to everybody with everything. I hope everything's going good for everybody, and I'll be back on soon. I'm planning on getting out a little bit extra this weekend. I might do a few extra clips, and we might end up starting to do a few things where we're showing you exactly what we're doing pretty much to prepare for a little extra stuff. Just, I mean, who knows, even having the kids, I mean, it's good for the kids to get to practice with the fire starters too, and having them able to use everything inside their bags, whether it's they both got small to medium-sized bags, but I got them in there. Every time I only had enough money for just this for you today, and another kid's like, "Oh, Dad, you didn't get me one," So next time through, I gotta go buy one for the other one, or if I can, I'll go. Well, look, I got one for each of you. Here you go. And whatever it is for them to get to practice with, they're gonna need to know what it is they're using and how to use it and everything. So thanks for watching. Have fun watching the debates tonight. I don't know. It could be, I guess, comical. I don't even know what's going to happen. What we got here. Vodka in plastic bottles. 100 proof or higher. Good. For Zippo cuts, drinks. Yeah, vodka. Yeah, and whiskey. I mean, same medicinal type. But the vodka might even be better for cleaning out the cuts with too, though. Yeah, all good stuff. I mean, just try to keep going, man. I mean, everything's crazy. Americans first. Yeah, thumbs up, man. Thanks for the comments, everybody. It's good to get some feedback and some ideas going back and forth. And yeah, best of luck to everybody. I'll have to show you too, man. I just didn't think to bring down that Draco, that mini Draco I got one of these for it now. It's a Sig Romeo, and this was the cheaper version there, 2 MOA dot or whatever. I think it was like $150 on Amazon or something like that. But Yeah, I'll try to pop a video up of that thing. I mean, I can still find AK bullets, and actually our store too. I don't know if anybody's shot these before. Before I go, I just keep dragging on here, but I usually get like 122 grain hollow points or 124 grain full metal jackets. They have these subsonics that I just saw at the store, and they were $15 a box, I believe, for a box of 20. Was it Golden Bear? One of the bears there, and they were subsonic, and they're 196 grain. So I'm probably gonna get a box this week, and I'm probably gonna take it out, and I'll try to get it all on video, and then I'll show you that Romeo on there. Gotta run. Oh, hey, stay vigilant. Yes, Todd the Gun Guy. Thanks for watching, man. Good luck. Yeah. All right, cool, everybody. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the debates. And I'll probably pop something up by this weekend, trying to show you that mini Draco and that Sig Romeo there, and just keep prepping, man. Just keep. I mean, even the Dollar Tree's got stuff. We got videos in the past, so thanks for watching. One of the biggest things people also is hand well pump. Oh yeah, Jason 8th day. Yep, hand well pump. Yeah, that's awesome if you could do that. Where I'm at, I could possibly do it in my backyard, but I just can't stay here where I'm at. I'm gonna have to go. But anybody who is out in a spot, yeah, hand pump well, that'd be awesome. It doesn't require the power, it doesn't require anything. That would be incredible to have, and you know, spring fed. That would be awesome. Good luck, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the merch. Don't forget. And have a good night, and we'll see you guys soon.